High on the ridge where ravens turn, a single fire burns low. Below the valley waits in frost and hides the marching foe. She stands with braids undone by wind, with ash across her cheek. Not born to bow, not taught to bend, not fashioned to be weak. The torches flicker in the plain like stars that lost their way. If dawn must come through blood and flame, then let it find us brave. Guard the last fire on the ridge, hold it to the sky. If we fall, let embers live. If we bleed, don't let it die. From the mountain to the shore, let the red sparks fly. Guard the last fire on the ridge till the end of time. Her sister's blade lies at her feet, still dark with yesterday. Her brother sleeps beneath the stones where no more banners sway. She lifts the torch against the gale, it vows but does not break. For every life the night has claimed, another heart will wake. The North has carved us out of rock and tempered us in snow. We are the storm, the mountains forge, the fire the valleys know. Gone last fire on the ridge, hold it to the sky. If we fall, let embers live. If we bleed, don't let it die. From the mountain to the shore, let the red sparks fly. Guard the last fire on the ridge till the end of time. If I must stand here all alone, let the wind bear witness. If my voice is torn by cold, let it rise relentless. Call the old gods by the flame, call them through the night. We are more than flesh and bone, we are oath and fight. Let the valley hear our cry, let the darkness know we were not born to fade away. We were born to live. Call the last fire on the ridge, lift it to the sky. Though the storm may tear our skin, it will not see it die. From the mountain to the sea, let the red sparks fly. Guard the last fire on the ridge till the end of time. Flame in the hand, as long as one heart burns. In the wind, flame in the hand, we stand. In the wind, flame in the hand, as long as one heart burns. In the wind, flame in the hand, as long as one heart burns. as one heart burns, we
snow to the waist, sky made of iron, wind like a blade on the face. Children wrapped tight against the cold fires we cannot trace behind the smoke of a fallen heart. Ahead, no certain ground, only the reach of a frozen world, and the hour without a sound. Tie the ropes, don't look below, step where the first foot goes. If the mountain wants our breath, let it take it slow. We cross where others turn away through ice and bitter air. If the path is carved in pain, then we will carve it there. Hold the line, don't let go, feel the north inside your bones. We cross where others turn away, so our people make it home. Frost in the braids, blood in the boots, hands gone numb with strain. Every heartbeat loud as drums in the skull and in the veins. One slips, we pull her back again. No soul is left to fall, no storm can break a circle bound by those who carry all. Breathe it in the frozen air, fear is thin as snow. If we break as one. If we stand, we grow. We cross where others turn away through white and blinding sky. If the rich demands a price, we do not ask it why. Hold the line, don't let go, feel the north inside your bones. We cross where others turn away, so our people make it home. If my strength begins to fade, take it from my side. If my voice begins to fall, let yours be my guide. Higher though the lungs may burn, higher though the knees may break, we are more than flesh and fear, more
runs deep in the fjord tonight. Black waves gnaw the land. A queen stands still in iron light, with salt upon her hands. Her banners sleep in frozen rain, her guard in silent light. The sea has taken half her men, the rest have sworn beside. No tears fall down her face of stone, no plea is sent above. If fate must carve into her bones, it carves with northern love. Where the stone remembers every name, we rise again. If the tide has swallowed flame by flame, we stand for fallen men. Let the wind break skin and bend the spear. Let the dark descend. Where the stone remembers who we are, we rise until the end. She walks the ridge of shattered shields, past helms half buried wide. The mountain keeps what battle yields and seals it in the night. Her voice is low, but mountains hear her vow across the snow. For every heart that sleeps down there, 10 more will face the foe. The North was never soft or kind. It tests what blood can bear. But those who leave their fear behind still breathe in frozen air. Where the stone remembers every name, we rise again. If the tide has swallowed flame by flame, we stand for fallen men. Let the wind break skin and bend the spear. Let the dark descend. Where the stone remembers who we are, we rise until the end. Call their names into the gale, let the cliffs reply. We are not the ones who fail, we are those who do not die. Not in song, not in snow, not where northern rivers flow. If the gods demand a final breath, they will hear it roar from 1,000 hearts that beat as one on this iron shore. Where the stone remembers every name, we rise again. Though the sea drinks blood like winter rain, we stand for fallen men. Let the sky split wide with fire and fear. Let the storm defend. Where the stone remembers who we are, we rise until the end. Wind over water, steel in the sand. Stone keeps the memory. We keep the land.
before first light, where the grass bends low and still. Under stone the fallen sleep, beyond the frost and will. No tears were shed, no voices loud, the air was sharp and thin. We came not here to beg for peace, but strength beneath our skin. The earth is cold, but it is ours, it keeps what we defend. If we must walk into the storm, we walk beside our dead. Before the burial mound we stand with open eyes and steady hands. If we must fall, then let it be on northern soil, wild and free. Before the burial mound we swear no blade will strike in vain. If we return, we carry dawn. If not, we feed the flame. Across the stones like breath from ancient lungs. We felt it move through braided hair and settle on our tongues. Not fear, not doubt, not trembling knees could turn our steps away. For every sister laid below still walks with us today. No golden hall, no distant throne can break what we became. The ground beneath our scarred boots knows courage without fame. Before the burial mound we stand with open eyes and steady hands. If we must fall, then let it be on northern soil, wild and free. Before the burial mound we swear no shield will break alone. If we are dust by winter's end, we are not overthrown. Let the sky split wide with thunder. Let the sea rise black and hard. We are daughters of the cold. We do not kneel, we do not cry. If the gods would test our fire, let them look us in the face. We were born of frost and iron. We do not yield our place. Before the burial mound we rise with storm-lit breath and fearless eyes. If we must fall, then let it be with teeth and fate and hearts set free. Before the burial mound we swear through blood, through night, through flame, the north will stand when we are gone, and nothing was in The wind moved on. We did not. Far where the white horizon breaks and sky devours the sea, a lone ship sleeps in frozen waves locked in eternity. She left before the thawing sun with 30 at her side. No feast, no song, no final word, just steel and winter tide. Now silence grips the northern bay, no sail cuts through the foam, but still her shadow walks the cliffs as if she's coming home. She who walks the ice at night, hear us in the gale, guide our hands and guard our light when flesh and
lights and torches facing north. Mothers trace the runes in air to call the lost ones forth. Her daughter stands on hardened stone, no tears upon her face. I feel her breath within the wind, she has not left this place. The sea may keep what it has claimed beneath its iron skin, but blood remembers blood in snow and calls the spirit in. She who walks the ice at night, hear us in the gate. Guide our hands and guard our light when flesh and courage fail. If you fell beneath the frozen sky, your name will never fade. She who walks the ice at night, lead us unafraid. Step by step across the frost, 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 white against the black. Not a ghost of grief or loss, but strength that has our back. If you breathe within the storm, let the ravens cry. If you stand beyond the veil, stand where we can try. We are not alone in cold, not abandoned here. Every oath you carved in us still burns beneath the fear. She who walks the ice at night, stand with us once more. Through the dark and through the fight, as on the days before. If your heart was claimed by waves, still your fire remains. She who